Should you refresh Proving Grounds nodes? That is the question of the day. Short answer, no. Long answer, yes. Medium answer, yes. But okay, jumping right into this. So of course there is Proving Grounds going on right now for Proving Grounds Conquest Trials Plus stuff, and then of course in just a couple hours from when this is uploaded, we will have Proving Grounds going on. Now, should you refresh Proving Grounds? How much does it cost, you may ask? It costs 2,200 crystals to do a refresh, and you only get a couple refreshes overall per node. You can refresh all the nodes multiple times, but you only get, I believe, 3 if I recall. Throw it in the comments section if I'm wrong, but it's been a long time since I've hit that cap. But you shouldn't be doing it. Just overall, as a general rule, don't refresh Proving Grounds nodes. Even if you're adamant and you're like, I'm going for JMK first, I still wouldn't suggest it. Maybe Razor Crest, I could see an argument for Razor Crest if you're trying to get Executor really quickly and you don't have much Razor Crest shards. I could see you refreshing the Razor Crest because that gives you crystals back. Sure, great, sounds good. The only other one in this list that I would ever suggest refreshing on, if you are a free-to-play player, if you are fully free-to-play, the only thing I would ever consider refreshing is Darth Bane here. Razor Crest, maybe. Darth Bane, yes. Razor Crest, there's niche cases, but Bane's just the best character in the game. It's not a GL, and you're essentially getting a GL into your account. And so by paying 2,200 crystals a month, you can get him twice as fast, which is amazing. And if you can afford more than that, great. Especially if you're in the top, 5 of your fleet arena in your free to play, you could definitely get Darth Bane pretty dang quickly. I'd suggest it. He's amazing. He beats like every GL, even without any support. Like, you just throw him with like another Relic Sith and he'll beat Leia, he'll beat Lord Vader. I don't know about Lord Vader with the new clones yet, but he'll beat Lord Vader pre-clones. He'll beat JMK's a little iffy, but like he beats like 5 or 6 of the GLs. He's great. He's just amazing. Bane, I would definitely say yes. And so there's the medium answer, the yes, but now the final portion is, we talked about it, 2,200 crystals. 2,200 crystals is a lot. If you're in number 1 in your fleet arena, maybe not, but to a lot of people, 2,200 crystals is a lot, especially for an early player, someone who's at like 4 million GP and are starting to get into that medium area of the game. You're still looking at, you're probably not in a Rhodium or Kyber where it's easier to get crystals. You're probably lower than that, and so crystals are hard to come by, and so justifying this purchase is rough. Now, for those of you who are Dolphins, once again, don't spend on this. Don't spend on refreshes. That being said, the thing I want to mention is, we talked about the crystals. The crystals are 2,200 for a refresh. That's a little less than $20. We're gonna call it, because this is the 5% more, so it's 2,800 typically. So 2,800, we're gonna call it like $16, right? That's terrible math, and I'm not gonna do the math right this moment. We'll say $16. Now, $16 doesn't sound good for just 20 shards for a character. Even with Darth Bane, it's a rough ask for you. But we talked about it briefly, the Conquest Pass Plus. Now, this Conquest Pass Plus, it's going to give you not only some stuff to get you started into Conquest in general, it's also going to increase the stamina regeneration and Conquest energy regeneration. Total cost is $30, $10 for the regular pass, $20 for the upgrade to the Conquest Plus Pass, and it will also give you, on top of that, your extra set of Proving Grounds. And so we're going to discount the $10 of value because this stuff here in Conquest is obviously worth $10. Even if you're only making it like this far, you're still getting a ton of value out of the $10. So we're going to discount that. So that's $20 to get a full set of extra Proving Grounds. A full set. So this is going to speed up the farm of all of your characters, not just a couple. Now, that being said, if you can only beat 1 or 2 of these, this is obviously not worth it. But if you can beat 5 to 7, especially some of the big ones, if you have like a Ray bundle and you can beat Ben Solo, if you can beat Malgus, if you can beat TIE Interceptor, if you can beat Maul and Commander Ahsoka Tano or Razor Crest, if you can beat some of these, like if you can beat Trench, who cares? It's Trench. But like if you can beat some of these ones that are going to be good for your account, then absolutely, I would highly suggest going after the Conquest Pass Plus, because $16 per refresh overall, and if you can even do 2, that's $32 worth of content and value that you're getting for the price of $16. Now, if you can do 7 of these, that's I'm not that good at math. I'm sorry. We're getting out the calculator. If you can beat 7 of these times the $16, that's $112 of value that you are getting for the simple price of $20. So if you are looking at it and you are a little dolphin, you spent on some Lightspeed bundles and you want to accelerate your Ben Solo and get a couple other characters along the way, your best bet by far is buying the Conquest Pass Plus. So should you overall refresh on characters? The answer is no for the most part. I can see pushing for Darth Bane 100%, wherever that beautiful man is. He's down here. Pushing for Darth Bane makes total sense. I can see it for you know, an early player, a free-to-play player, a dolphin. It doesn't matter who you are, I can see refreshes for Bane. There is just so much value when it comes to Bane. This equals more GAC wins. This equals more fun with your guild. Bane's great in every game mode, except for like territory war. But you know, he's great in PvP regardless of where you are. I love this man. He's beautiful. I want him in your roster, so I could definitely see it here. Otherwise, I think for the most part, the only time that I would suggest refreshes is the Conquest Pass Plus. That is the only time, just because you're going to get a whole lot of value. Now, how much value is that going to be? It just depends on how many you can beat, and if you need it, there's a playlist of all of the Lightspeed bundles and what they beat popping up here above. It's going to take you through all the different ones. I just kind of record these as I go, and so I will have another one up tomorrow night for the Luthen event, where I will go through and just use all of the basically the Galactic Legends and any random teams I happen to have from Lightspeed bundles specifically, so that way you have some stuff to use if you bought Lightspeed bundles. But overall, if you're looking to spend a little moolah, grandma gave you an allowance. She did the whole, you know, handshake, keep it secret, keep it safe, where she leaves money in your hand and she's like, don't tell the other grandkids, you know, anything like that. Hey, here's a whole bunch of value if you can complete them. So something to think about for you guys. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts in the comment section. Are you guys buying the Conquest Pass Plus? Do you like Duchess Satine as much as Obi-Wan does? Let me know in the comments. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully this was helpful to you, and thank you for giving a damn.